Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you the inside of our greenhouse after we put a second greenhouse inside just to protect the tomatoes. Today I'm going to show you the inside of our greenhouse because this has been an odd springtime. For 2 weeks we had nights with freezing temperature even though in February it was warm. So we decided to this time put a low tunnel greenhouse inside our high tunnel greenhouse just to protect the tomatoes because there was there were tomatoes growing already inside the greenhouse because in February, as I said, we had warm February, and this time, like in the past 2 weeks, we have cold temperature at night. And because our greenhouse is unheated, whatever I plant inside is going to succumb to cold temperature. So the first batch of tomatoes that I planted inside the greenhouse, they died because, as I said, it's not heated. And last night we had another freezing temperature here. And when it was closed, 34. But we didn't want to risk. So we put a low tunnel greenhouse inside a high tunnel greenhouse. And we'll see how it looks like. So let's see our greenhouse inside. It's plenty warm in here. You see, this is what we have. A low tunnel greenhouse. I hope they are not baked. So far so good, but it needs to be aired out because you don't want the plant inside to overheat. So they look good. It seems like they survived last night. Okay. Yeah, when you have a greenhouse, if you plan to be sustainable, you just have to do what you need to do for your plants to survive. Because if you live in a four-season country like here in Tennessee, we are four-season. You don't want here to freeze. But most of the plants that are growing here are cold tolerant. The spinach is cold tolerant. This is garlic, onion, carrots are cold tolerant. Snow peas, they're cold tolerant. The pak choys are also cold tolerant, but if you leave them outside and if there's frost on them, they will die. Those are snow peas. So most of them here are cold tolerant, except for the tomatoes. So we had to do something. I have some seedlings here. These are my flowering seedlings. Some more lettuce to transplant. So as you can see here, inside our high tunnel greenhouse is a mini greenhouse. It's a low tunnel greenhouse. This high tunnel is unheated, but during the day it gets 100 degrees here. So having a high tunnel greenhouse is basically you're creating a microclimate in your backyard. Our greenhouse right now is unheated because we just only have this one in November, but we've been using the low tunnel greenhouse outside before. The low tunnel greenhouse is more portable. You can take this out, you can install it. It's like this is basically an electrical conduit. It's not as strong as the frame of the high tunnel because those are a lot bigger in diameter. This is smaller, but it works really well. My father-in-law is the one that bent it because he had a machine that a thing that could bend the corner of the conduit. So we got this set from him and we bought the plastic. This is a polyplastic. It has UV protection. This is designed for greenhouses. So the reason why we have a low tunnel greenhouse inside a high tunnel greenhouse is because this is my second experiment. Last February, I planted some tomatoes inside here. In February, we had warm weather, and then and then 2 weeks ago, we had colder nights, freezing nights. So the first tomatoes that I planted here, the seedlings that I planted here, they all died. And this week again, we have a couple of nights that are freezing, and I don't want to lose the tomatoes because this is the end of March and I don't want to lose more of my seedlings. So we installed the low tunnel greenhouse to protect the tomatoes, and so far so good. They're doing okay. So a microclimate, and inside the high tunnel greenhouse is a low tunnel greenhouse, and it serves its purpose, doubling the heat or the protection for the tropical plants such as tomatoes and peppers so that they don't get the freezing temperature. Freezing temperature is 32, and here in the greenhouse is, what temperature is that? Is 83 degrees. And of course, I opened the door so the cross breeze cools it down some. But it was 90 degrees here. Today, the high is only 50 degrees. So before the day ends, around 3 o'clock, I'm going to close both ends. I'm going to close the doors of this greenhouse to keep the heat inside, to help the plant go through a warmer night. Because if I don't do that, then if I close the greenhouse when it's really cold inside, then there won't be any heating insulation inside. So it's best to close the greenhouse around 2 or 3 o'clock when there is still sun shining. And as the days cool off, the greenhouse effects inside the greenhouse, it will help the plant go through the night, especially the tropical ones, the ones that are still sensitive. I have pak choy. Pak choy is actually a tropical greens, so it could help the pak choy. But these onions and garlics and spinach, they are okay. That's pretty much it. The update in our greenhouse: a high tunnel, and inside is a low tunnel. It definitely is worth doing that. So if you have that capability to, and if you don't have the low tunnel frames, you can just use small containers just to keep your individual plants from getting frozen. And that's it. That's it for the update. So I'm glad it works. Happy gardening, and thanks for watching.